Public Utilities Regulatory Commission in the Ashanti region has clawed back over 80 million cedis from utility companies on behalf of aggrieved consumers in just 3 months. The summary of the third quarter activities for the regional office, covering up to September of 2025, paints a picture of a relentless battle for consumer rights. For a bit more on this, we're joined by our correspondent, Ibrahim Abubakar. Ibrahim, what else can you tell us about these figures we're hearing from the PURC in the Ashanti region? Oh, Ibrahim, we cannot hear you. You'd have to unmute. Ibrahim is unmuting himself so he can give us a bit more on that 80 million cedis that the PURC has clawed back from utility providers. Let's try again. Ibrahim, what more can you tell us about these figures?
Okay, so Kemini, if you look at the document for the past 3 months, you realize that the office was flooded with about 509 complaints against both ECG and Ghana Water, out of which they've been able to successfully resolve 269 of the complaints. And with this, they've been able to retrieve over 400,000 Ghana cedis to consumers who were overcharged or poorly served. Now, we do know that PURC are there for the interest of consumers, but they are also ensuring that service providers also get what they have to so that they'll be able to improve their service. And for that matter, within the period of 3 months, the regulator has been able to secure over $80 million recovered as revenue for the utility companies. And they have to step in and even at a point threaten legal action to both the companies and the consumers so that they'll be able to get these monies and ensure that reliability when it comes to improved service delivery is assured to the consumers. And so even beyond the financial figures, we even see them intervening to make sure that there is an improvement in terms of infrastructure so that the service delivery, like I said, will be efficient for the consumers without any complaints. So these are the measures they are taking to make sure that while serving the interests of the consumers, they will also make sure that utility companies are given what is due them. Let's listen to what the public PRO for the Ashanti region, Richard Asiedu, has been given in terms of details with this issue.
With our intervention, we've been able to refund a total amount of 426,291.55 to consumers. These were consumers who were overbilled in their various aspects. Which is being overbilled, they think that the bills that are being given to them doesn't correspond with the kilowatts per hour they've been using at their various homes, and then maybe the readings doesn't tally with that on their meter. On the other hand, the utilities also reported some complaints to us. When I say the utilities, I mean the Ghana Water and the ECG. And within that, the Commission has done a recoveries of 80,632,623.30. Through our intervention, we facilitated the replacement of 940 poles, which were reported to us within the third quarter. We did 7 transformers replacement together with the utilities. With regards to your usage of electricity and water, if you have any challenge that you think you cannot resolve with the utilities or with the consumer, always run to the PURC, and then through our LI, we will also be able to, and our LI and our mandate will also be able to resolve the matters amicably and make sure that our electricity and water issues will be restored.
Now, Ibrahim, where does all this money go? Have they been distributed to consumers who filed reports already?
Exactly. So they make sure that those monies go back to the consumers. If, like, you were overcharged or poorly served, you get that money. But if you are overcharged, you get your unit or credit back on your meter. But when you are poorly served, that's sometimes where the issue comes, because some of the consumers also complain that they've not received anything. But the assurance we are having is that all those monies end up back to the consumer. For the utility companies, we do know that if the monies are retrieved, they get the money to be able to enhance their delivery. In fact, for some of the consumers, they are satisfied with what PURC is doing because they believe that their issues are resolved. Others too are still waiting on to see how their case will pan out. But for one of the consumers who we even met, he was saying that he was paying around 100 cedis a month. The next 3 months came and it was around 1,000 cedis. When he came, he was taking through everything he was explaining. They even realized that they had previous balance that they needed to pay.
Right.
That was why it accrued to that amount. So gradually, they are reaching out to the public to let them understand that they can come to them for their issues when it comes to water and electricity to be resolved.
Let's take a listen to one such consumer you spoke with.
Bill, no, na June, the net was only 156. Until September, August, December, you know. I paid just 1,145. I don't know, I mean, just and I'm over and sanitary. Me famra. In Chichimu, in some best in Chichimu, how much as a bill sanity. Based on as a entry. And by entry, the entry and the entry, and a man who said, see, Kasaka in
Well, Ibrahim, we'll leave it here. Thank you so much for talking to us. Ibrahim Abubakar is our Ashanti region correspondent reporting on that 80 million cedis that the PURC has taken back from the utility service providers in the Ashanti region for consumers.